And this one goes right to the top, to emails sent by CEOs. This case is about corporate espionage because Taylor tried to steal it 3 times. Like, who knows? Like, maybe it would be a shame if something happened to the other solution.
Today we're going to be talking about McFlurrygate. McGate? McIce Cream Gate? Tell me in the comments down below what you think it should be named. If you haven't already guessed, this is about McDonald's ice cream machines, how they're notoriously broken all the time, all over the country, and all over parts of Canada. So it's really intriguing. Like, I never really thought about why the ice cream machines are broken so often. I mean, I used to work for McDonald's back in the early 90s when I was 16 to 18 years old. And they were never broken. They were never down. Like, once in a while, they went down. But hardly ever. Maybe once or twice a year. From my memory, from like 30 years ago. And now, it seems like they're out all the time. And it's funny because I remember when I did a small stint and I drove for DoorDash 3 times in that 6 months. Those ice cream, 3 different stores had ice cream makers down. Yeah. So, and those are just ones I visited. Doesn't mean that's the only ones that there were. Anyway, so I was scrolling on TikTok. I was scrolling on TikTok last night, looking for conspiracies like you do. And I found somebody on TikTok. The name of the TikToker is Close This Store Down, I think. I'll put it up here. Anyway, there is a TikTok that I have that I actually want to go through. I've read a few articles, and so I've read a Wired article, an Axios article, and this guy goes through it pretty well. So I wanted to play it and then react to it and, talk about the things. And it's really interesting. This is a very involved case, and it's still going. Like, it hasn't been settled yet. So this is an ongoing case, and I will give updates as I see them, but I will be looking for them now.
Know what you missed? Well, you're distracted by Jeffrey Epstein documents and G-Side in the Middle East and aliens in Miami. One of the world's most infamous conspiracy theories? Stop being a theory. And I am talking about the McDonald's ice cream conspiracy. And oh boy, is it bigger and more sinister than you might think. And this case is direct evidence, proof even, that corporations engage in conspiracies for their benefit against us. And this one's fun and it's spicy. So I'm going to briefly catch you up on the basics of the McDonald's ice cream conspiracy theory. And then I'm going to fill you in on the new lawsuit that sheds light on what's really going on. And this one goes right to the top, to emails sent by CEOs. So I'm sure you know that McDonald's is famous for having their ice cream machines down all the time. And it became so common throughout the 2010s that it became a meme. Mainstream news outlets started reporting on it and people all over the internet started speculating on it. See, McDonald's ice cream maker is made by this company called Taylor, who's been making McDonald's equipment since McDonald's was founded. And if you own a McDonald's, you are required to use this ice cream machine. Johnny Harris made a great video about this a couple of years ago.
And that's funny because I was wondering about that, but then I remember that he said that they've always made their ice cream machines. They used to be better. They used to work more often, but there's a reason that they don't work as often as they should.
So, highly recommend you watch it, and it'll catch you up to speed to this new lawsuit that just came out right at the end of last year.
Mind-numbing 100-page instruction manuals for ice cream makers. I started talking to McDonald's franchise owners and managers, and yes, it turns out there is something really weird going on.
And when Johnny read through all those service manuals and read through a bunch of the financials, he discovered something interesting. In 2017, Taylor claimed that 25% of their revenues comes from recurring service, i.e. fixing the machines. According to the stats in this report, that would be $78.75 million a year. But in another report from the company, he found them claiming that actually they make $170 million a year.
Now think about that for a minute. They make $170 million a year in repairs. This is not a bug, it's a feature. And that's ridiculous. So it's costing, customers aren't able to get the product they want. It causes headaches for the employees for McDonald's and the franchisee. Like whoever owns that franchise, they have to deal with this headache of their ice machine always breaking down or breaking down enough of the time to be a nuisance. And then turns out that Taylor, the company who made the ice cream makers, is making a buttload of money off the repairs. Come on.
Just from maintenance and repair. The entire business model of this company is to put out a faulty product that franchisees are required to use and then to charge hefty fees to repair it constantly. But that is just the start of this.
Because only the people who work for Taylor can repair these machines because they cite proprietary, oh my fucking God, proprietary software.
Because a startup named Kitsch actually designed a product that you can plug into this ice cream machine and it will hack the ice cream machine's computers and fix the problems for you. It connects to a phone app so you don't have to deal with their stupid little screen, and you can see exactly what's wrong and fix it without calling the repairman. And you can imagine how Taylor felt about that. And this is where we go into straight up conspiracies. Not conspiracy theories. I'm about to read from court documents. So here's a lawsuit filed in 2021 where Kitsch sued this dude who's a McDonald's franchise owner and laid out the dirt. This case is about corporate espionage and the extreme steps one manufacturer, Taylor, has taken to conceal and protect a multi-million-dollar repair racket. Kitsch soon uncovered a repair racket whereby Taylor designed flawed code that caused the machines to malfunction. So Kitsch designed this revolutionary new technology that would fix this problem, and it was worth millions of dollars, and they had to test it out on actual McDonald's machines. But they knew that various companies would try to steal their data, so they created a whole bunch of legal firewalls and NDAs and were very careful about who got their hands on this new Kitsch product. And it was for good reason, because Taylor tried to steal it 3 times. First, one of Taylor's distribution managers tried to purchase a device, but Kitsch's security protocol flagged and blocked the purchase. Then, a lawyer employed by Taylor's outside counsel attempted to purchase the Kitsch solution. Kitsch blocked this second attempt. After that, 2 private investigators associated with Taylor used aliases and dummy email addresses to get their hands on the device. Once again, Kitsch canceled the orders. They literally hired corporate spies to use fake names to try to get their hands on this software. And when all of that didn't work...
Yeah, they're trying to get their hands on the software, to put out their competitor because they're going to lose money. They won't get their repair money and they won't be able to do their repair racket. I mean, when I was reading Axios, I think it was, or even maybe one of the Wired articles, that they compared this to a straight up mob like situation, like the mob, like the Italian mafia operation. Yeah.
They found a McDonald's franchise owner to collaborate and collude with. Everything changed after Tyler Gamble, a major McDonald's franchise and leader of the group that works to introduce new products into McDonald's restaurants, enrolled in the Kitsch trial. Gamble approached Kitsch and explained that he was the head of McDonald's equipment team, and at first, Gamble appeared to support Kitsch's mission. Kitsch is informed and believes that this was a ruse. Now we get to the parts of these documents from the court that are fully written.
And from what I've read, I also agree from, Axios reporting and from The Wire. The Wire? The Wire. That's a show. It's a fantastic show. You should watch it. No, Wired magazine.
I spent the first month of 2024 reading Jeffrey Epstein documents, and McDonald's documents are just as redacted. I think this is because it's proprietary information about Kitsch's software inside of here. But anyways, back to this franchise owner, Gamble, who got into the Kitsch trial and got his hands on one of their machines and then started using it in conjunction with Taylor, the company, to reverse engineer their technology and to make their own product. During the case of discovery, Kitsch later examined that machine and discovered that Gamble's Brownsville device was connected to the internet. Again, if they had taken it off the internet for a long time to do things to it, who knows? And when it connected back to the internet in 2021, its SD card was 90% full. The device log indicated that someone had been accessing the Kitch Solutions device, and the device had been powered on and used for weeks after going offline. However, according to the device log, the cables were disconnected periodically, so the device could not retrieve information or connect to the internet, i.e., they took this device by stealing it from the trial, and then they unplugged it from the internet so it couldn't tell Kitch what they were doing, and then they worked on it in secret to try to reverse engineer it. And then lo and behold, a new product hit the market from Powerhouse Dynamics that was basically an exact replica of Kitch, but not as good. And surprise, surprise, Powerhouse Dynamics is owned by Middleby Corporation, the same company that owns Taylor.
And you probably won't be surprised to know that that machine, that new thing by Powerhouse, yeah, it hasn't been released yet. So far it's only gone out to like 30 different McDonald's, exclusive McDonald's chains, or not even the chain, like stores. And no one has heard wind of those machines still. So they still have to they still have to deal with the faulty machinery of their ice cream machines in these franchise locations, which is kind of madness.
This Taylor that makes the ice cream machines? Probably just a coincidence. And now we're caught up to what just happened. But what's the new scoop, you ask? See, back when Kitch was gaining traction, right before their trials got infiltrated, McDonald's had sent out this email warning franchise owners not to use Kitch because it wasn't safe. This was the email where they threatened to void all warranties if you used a Kitch device. They said that it was allegedly really, really dangerous and it's going to turn on while you're repairing it and it'll rip your hands to pieces, despite the machine itself having fail-safes in place to not allow it to turn on when it's open for repair. And then in all bold, they said, as such, McDonald's strongly recommends that you remove the Kitch device from any machines and discontinue all use, and is reminding you da-da-da-da-da, you get the point. But as it turns out, they uncovered an email from the CEO of the Taylor parent company, Middleby, the guy in charge, that was straight up mafia code language for someone killed this product. Quote, not sure if there's anything we can do to slow up the franchise community on the other solution, i.e. Kitch. Not sure what communications from either McD or Mid can or will go out. Like, who knows? Like, maybe it would be a shame if something happened to the other solution. And just about 2 weeks after he sent that email out, Donald sent out this email. This is the guy, the CEO of Middleby, Dingleberry, I don't know the name, whatever the name of the company is. He gets paid $9.5 million a year as the CEO. Jesus. And it's looking like Kitch might win their $900 million lawsuit against McDonald's because they collaborated with this scumbag at the expense of all the franchise owners to the tune of millions of dollars of repair money every year, to the tune of an average of 15% of all McDonald's ice cream machines being out at any given time.
Again, is this a deep conspiracy? Is there like secret backdoor deals going on? No.
See, Johnny Harris and a lot of other mainstream journalists love to do this thing where they show you every part of a conspiracy theory and then they try to be like, see, it's not a conspiracy. It's just normal business. But actually, Johnny, it's looking like there are secret backdoor deals going on. Actually, this is the definition of a conspiracy. This is called corporate espionage, and it's a tactic regularly engaged in to take out competitors, to monopolize markets, and to screw everyone over for the corporation to make more money. So, just one more reason not to buy McDonald's.
But I do like that the FTC has been looking into this.
All right, fans of McDonald's ice cream treats have some new allies. The Federal Trade Commission and Department of Justice are pressing for some legal exemptions to help McDonald's keep their ice cream machines up to speed. The two agencies are seeking exemptions in the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. That law currently only allows technicians licensed by the ice cream maker to do the needed digital repairs. Now, the agency says the exemptions would promote competition for replacement parts, repairs, and maintenance services. This is an issue when you go in for the McFlurry. The McFlurry machines,
that's right,
are always down.
I know. And what's upsetting to me, the Oreo McFlurry, not nearly enough Oreo.
No, not nearly enough.
I'm disturbed every time.
That's kind of stupid that they can only use these machines that are notoriously known for breaking. And that's what they have to deal with. And then they have to pay obscene amounts of money. So I assume the franchise owners would have to pay for the repairs. So it's kind of like a racket that McDonald's, like the big corporate McDonald's, I do believe corporate McDonald's oversees all of the franchises, right? Not maybe overseas. I mean, they are independently owned, but they have to go, with certain things. Like they can't offer things, I don't think, off the menu. They can't make things specifically for their store that isn't in any other McDonald's store. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure there's lots of things that they have to be the same as everybody else, right? I really hope that Kitsch wins this lawsuit because, I mean, $900 million, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's almost $1 billion, right? Right? Yes. This is a good example of when a company does what it can to screw over its competition. And when it backfires spectacularly. And I really, really hope that the lawsuit results in a win for Kitsch. Because Kitsch deserves it. They saw a problem, they went out and solved it, they did everything they could to protect their product, and they got hosed in the end, and hopefully McDonald's will get hosed in the end. I think the lawsuit is also against that Tyler Gamble as well, which it should be. It absolutely should be. You shouldn't be able to do that and steal somebody else's product because, it's going to end your racket. And I really hope that something happens to the people in the company of Taylor and the company of Middle Day, I think it's called. It's mind-blowing, but then it's not at the same time. Yeah, and at some point, the McDonald's had petitioned to the court to get this motion dismissed, and they denied that motion. So it's going to go forward, but I think that was like in 2022. What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comment down below. Have you heard of this conspiracy? And it's pretty fun. Like, I'm really interested in learning what happens in the end. And I really hope McDonald's doesn't win. And I hope Taylor doesn't win because we need to stop letting these companies take advantage of us, of small business owners. Because if you own like one franchise, you're a small business owner. You own one, McDonald's. You don't own all of them. Most of them are franchised. Most of them aren't corporate stores. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching.